make a YouTube channel?
Why am I here?
Why do we want to do this? What does it mean to us? What if anime? What do I have to add to this platform? And why do I think I'm qualified?
Will people even watch this video? What's the point?
How many video game is good?
Am I even qualified?
Go! What am I here
What do
for?
we have
Will the
to
people
add
of
to
my
this
country
platform?
revere me when take on to my death? Can we have a serious talk?
Why is this so fucking...
Ugh. These are questions that may or may not be answered by the end of this video. Stay tuned to find.
And today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Pizza Fort.
Hey, nope. One more time. You gotta give me a chance. I'm new at this. I just got hired, and I'm not getting paid. I'm an intern. I'm not even an intern. I actually snuck in the back. I don't know whose house this is. Let's go. I'm making that up. That was a joke, if you can't tell. Yeah, now I'm looking at the script, and you know it. We all know it. You know that's what I'm doing. We want to talk about things we think are neat on YouTube, which is a fairly unique thing to do nowadays. And so you should check out our channel for these following reasons. Look at the list. Number 1. Number 2. Please. Okay, what about less jokes? And you'd say, whoa, 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 hold on, bud. Well, www.checkthisout.com. On March 31st, 2019, Wizards of the Coast released a trailer for their upcoming expansion to the long-running game franchise Magic the Gathering. War of the Spark was a long-anticipated end to a years-long narrative in the Magic universe. The trailer was first featured at the Magic the Gathering Mythic Invitational, a tournament with $1 million in prizes, the largest prize pool to date ever given away by Wizards of the Coast. To the casual viewer, it could easily be seen as a nice, well-animated teaser for a nerd's favorite hobby. Nothing out of the ordinary. But when I watched it, something hit me. Hard. I was tearing up as the music swelled, and I couldn't quite put my finger on why something meant to advertise and sell a product was causing me such an emotional reaction. And this wasn't the first time a piece of media I was super invested in made me feel like this. I conferred with some fellow Magic friends, and they too reported similar reactions. Even Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger, who placed top 8 in that tournament I mentioned, said something similar in the MTGGoldfish podcast.
The scene where you see where Lily kind of looks at what seems to be like a way like to kind of represents like what I don't know, her and her brother.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was beautiful. I mean, poor Dak Faden too, but like I'm tired of him stealing my soul ring anyways. So no, but like legitimately, like all of that was just so epic, and then seeing Bolus like roar back at Lily, and then watching her like not feel so good and disintegrate, and like pretty much like watching like the contract get revoked and all of that, like. And then hearing Lily yell, like, I don't know, something about it was just not much needed to be said. Like, there didn't need to be a bunch of, like, dialogue, but you felt it. You just felt that trailer.
What is it about this glorified music video of a cover of Linkin Park's In the End that gave it such an ability to move its fans like this?
It doesn't even matter.
Another YouTuber who my pal and I are huge fans of created a video that exemplifies this from another perspective, from another game. In one of his videos, he talks about the Halo 3 Believe trailer and explains this feeling way better than I ever could.
The Believe ad campaign for Halo 3 consisted of a bunch of documentary-style interviews with fictional survivors of the Human Covenant War talking about the Master Chief, aka the guy you get to play as in Halo 3. But the standout of these ads showcases this meticulously crafted, gorgeous diorama of an enormous battle in the Halo universe. I personally think this commercial is the perfect combination of presentation and emotion, and it'll make anyone believe. Yes, games are just games. Yes, these action figures are just action figures, but it's the stories and feelings that we associate with this fictional stuff that makes it real. Just watch the damn commercial. Try not to cry. I hope we had some fun today. If you get tired, pull over. Okay, call me back. Love you. Bye.
Most of us have seen trailers for upcoming games like whatever the new Call of Duty is, or expansions for existing properties like the World of Warcraft series. Generally, these advertisements evoke a grandness of the experience, a cool factor they want you to associate with. But we don't often hear about them emotionally resonating with the fans in such an intense way as to move them to tears. Maybe you aren't such a Halo shill like me. Maybe you've never felt that sense of emotional ownership that comes along with a piece of media you've invested so much of your time into, something you've crafted your identity from.
I want to talk about the part of media that we invest ourselves into. I want to share it with the rest of the world and connect with communities of people who also have a part of their identity shaped by the things that they love. I know that not everyone relates to our passions with silly Chinese cartoons, cardboard pieces of fantasy wizardry, or digital escapism, but if you do, if something we say resonates with you, if one of the things that inspires us inspires you too, and you do relate, then that's why we want to do this. We have unhealthy attachments to our hobbies and the media we love, and rather than acknowledge that, we want to share it with everyone else who also cries when the thing they love and care about so much is treated with the weight and respect we would want it to be given.
And that's what it is, right? It's a form of respect, of honoring and revering something that has brought us so much joy. When the events and characters in a story that I am so invested in are given the attention and care that they deserve. When there's a trailer with somber music, artistic symbolism, and character representation showing fans, hey, we care about this just as much as you and we want to show you. It makes you feel some type of way.